It's 3:17 in the morning. The house is finally silent, the children asleep, but I'm wide awake. Exhaustion weighs on me after a day of endless tasks. Carpools, tantrums, deadlines, the constant choreography of family life. My mind races in the darkness, replaying the day, worrying about tomorrow, questioning if I'm enough. I've tried every trick, counting sheep, deep breathing, replaying my day, but nothing works. This is the 3 a.m. Club. Membership is free, but the cost is immense. Joy, patience, and the ability to function. I put on a brave face during the day, fueled by caffeine and willpower, but a quiet fear grows. This isn't just stress. It feels like my body is stuck in overdrive, unable to switch off. The silence mocks me, amplifying my heartbeat and anxious thoughts. I check the clock. 3:42. The pressure to sleep only makes it worse. Desperation creeps in. This isn't just a bad night, it's a pattern stealing my vitality. I know something has to change, but I don't know where to start. I just know I can't keep joining this club night after night. The loneliness of sleeplessness is real, and it's time to break the cycle. I'm not alone in this, even if it feels that way. Tonight, I decide I need a new approach. For years, I blamed everything outside myself for my sleeplessness. The baby, the toddler, my husband snoring, even the neighbor's dog. I built a fortress of excuses, avoiding the idea that the problem might be internal. My to-do list was a convenient scapegoat. Of course I couldn't sleep. I had too much to do. I became a master of sleep hygiene, theater blackout curtains, white noise, no caffeine afternoon, lavender sprays, chamomile tea. Each new ritual brought hope, but never a cure. Despite my efforts, I still found myself staring at the ceiling, exhausted but wired. My days blurred with fatigue, my patience thin, my mood frayed. I envied other moms who seemed to manage, convinced something was wrong with me. The self-blame was heavy, adding to the mental burden that kept me awake. I chased sleep so hard that the chase itself became stressful. Then, a slow realization, even on perfect nights, I couldn't sleep. The external factors were gone, but the internal alarm was still ringing. I had to admit I was looking in the wrong places. The problem wasn't just noise or stress. It was inside my own body. Something deeper, something chemical, was holding me hostage. As a physician, I turned to science and began investigating my hormones. For women, hormones are the main characters in our health story, influencing mood, energy, and sleep. My sleeplessness wasn't a personal failing. It was a physiological SOS. Cortisol, the stress hormone, was my first suspect. It's meant to energize us in the morning, but mine stayed high at night. High cortisol suppresses melatonin, the sleep hormone, sabotaging my body's natural sleep signals. Blue light from my phone made it worse, tricking my brain into thinking it was still daytime. Estrogen and progesterone also play a role. When progesterone drops before my period, sleep becomes elusive. I saw the pattern. My worst sleep came before my period, when hormones were at their lowest. My body wasn't betraying me, it was responding to hormonal imbalance. My exhaustion was a symptom, not a flaw. Understanding this changed everything. The real breakthrough came when I realized my nervous system was stuck in fight-or-flight mode. Our bodies can't tell the difference between real danger and daily stress. Emails, deadlines, parenting. My body was treating everyday life as a constant emergency, keeping me on high alert even in bed. I was wired and tired, burning through energy just to stay vigilant. Even the quiet of night felt unsafe, my brain trained to associate stillness with vulnerability. Letting go of the idea that I could will myself to sleep was a relief. It wasn't about discipline, it was about a dysregulated nervous system. I had to show my body it was safe, not just tell it. The work was to gently coax my nervous system out of high alert. Instead of battling my body, I needed to partner with it. This was the start of a gentler, more compassionate journey back to sleep. My mission became signaling safety to my nervous system through small, consistent actions. First, I created a digital sunset, no screens, an hour before bed. The blue light and stressful content were keeping me wired. I replaced scrolling with reading or calm music, signaling to my brain that the day was done. I added magnesium glycinate before bed, the relaxation mineral. It helped quiet my mind and ease me into rest. I dimmed lights after dinner to encourage melatonin, and got morning sunlight to anchor my circadian rhythm. Morning light set my internal clock, helping cortisol spike early and decline at night. I stopped treating my bed as a battleground. If I couldn't sleep, I'd get up, read, or stretch in dim light until I felt sleepy. This broke the association between my bed and frustration. By giving myself permission not to sleep, I made it easier for sleep to come. These small practices weren't about forcing sleep, but creating the right conditions for it. Consistency was key. Tiny changes added up. I learned to listen to my body's cues, not fight them. Rest became something I invited, not demanded. My nervous system finally started to believe it was safe. Sleep slowly returned. A game changer was tracking my menstrual cycle and honoring my body's rhythms. Women's bodies are cyclical, not linear. Our hormones, energy, and sleep ebb and flow each month. I used an app to track my cycle, noticing my sleep was most fragile before my period, when progesterone drops. Instead of blaming myself, I anticipated this phase and gave myself extra support. I scheduled less, made workouts gentler, and doubled down on my evening routine. I added foods rich in B vitamins and magnesium to support my nervous system. I practiced constructive rest, lying in the dark, focusing on breathing, letting my body repair even if I wasn't sleeping. This shift replaced self-blame with self-awareness and compassion. I learned it's okay to have periods of lower energy. It's how my body works. Rest isn't weakness, it's wisdom. Honoring my rhythm changed my relationship with sleep. If you're a mother lying awake at night, know this: you are not broken. Your sleeplessness is not a flaw. It's your body asking for help. Fatigue, anxiety, frustration, they're symptoms, not a verdict on your worth. Our culture glorifies hustle and treats sleep as a luxury, but your body needs and deserves rest. Sleeplessness is your body's rebellion against impossible expectations. The journey back to sleep isn't about a magic fix. It's about listening to your body with curiosity, not judgment. What small step can you take tonight to signal safety? Dim the lights, stretch, get morning sun. Be gentle with yourself. Some nights will be better than others. The goal is progress, not perfection. Rebuild trust with your body, one small act at a time. You're not alone. There are many of us in the 3 a.m. club. Let go of the pressure to be a perfect sleeper. Your body is your ally, working to keep you safe. The path back to sleep begins with a gentle whisper. It's okay, I'm listening.